Ah.
Nothing crazy.
Hmm. Just a little heroin to get me through the stream. It's fine.
Just a little bit of heroin. And now that we have botched the first 15 seconds, we're gonna get taken down. Hello,
Excellent.
hello everybody, and I hope you're having a good Friday. Obviously, you might be here because Frosted is not streaming, or you might be here because well, you wouldn't be here because nobody's here yet.
Yeah,
So we're
I'm here, Jack. I'm here.
yes. So obviously, there's no point to us really saying anything at this point.
Hmm.
This is all a futile gesture if since there's nobody here.
Someone might watch the replay. We never know.
It's a good point. People do apparently watch these replays. I don't entirely know why.
And there you go. We have a duck dog. You know.
Okay, we have a duck dog, so this is not a pointless exercise anymore. Hi
No.
everybody, and welcome back to Games with Terry. I am the player in chief, Jack Gunsky, and sitting beside me today is Terry Diamantis. Terry, can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
uh, I have also played this game in the past.
That's fascinating. With that, we're going to continue on with the game. We just landed, or I suppose more appropriately, crashed on an island. And, oh, well, I have to pick this up. Slippery, greasy hand lotion. It's probably.
Hmm.
You'd best believe in that. That there hand lotion be for the rough, dry skin that can often accompany ship repair.
No. Okay, we got a bottle. Let's pick up the bottle. What is the bottle?
It's a bottle of Captain Nick's shaving soap with a cork in it. It must have fallen from the barber's supplies when the ship wrecked.
Okay, we got a map, gold tooth, shears, or scissors, dependent on how pretentious you want to be.
And tall person says, "Touch the haggis," which seems like a bad idea.
Well, I already.
Yes.
No.
He just thinks that's a bad idea in general.
It kind of is.
It.
I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah. Okay, let's try to talk to.
Haggis?
Aye.
Mutiny's a big step. Are you sure you won't reconsider?
Aye, lad, we're all agreed. We'd rather feel the spray of the Tangler in our faces than the spray of the ocean.
Are you sure you don't want to be pirates again?
I wish you would. We'd all rather be cutting hair than cutting throats. Well, except for Phil.
Of Join me or I'll kill you all.
Of course you will, laddie. By the way, have you got any duct tape, laddie? We're reattaching the mainsail.
No.
That's a shame. I guess we'll have to use nails then.
How are the repairs coming?
Well, lad, things could be worse. There's plenty of lumber on this island, so we'll be able to repair all the major holes in the hull. We'll also be adding a hardwood dance floor on the Lido deck.
Nice.
Hey, it's something we've been talking about for a while.
So just quickly in chat, first of all, the next 6 minutes, hey man, if you want in the stream, just let me know. And the next 6 minutes always has an open invitation to Games with Terry. Hello to Tall Person. And hello to Duck Dog, who says, I've been drinking and can't wait to pass out. Well, I have good news. You've come to the right place. And,
You mutineers had best beware.
Beware of what?
Well, for one thing, if I wore a kilt, I wouldn't wear highly polished shoes.
Ugh, by me great Aunt Fergus. You be right, lad. had best beware.
Hmm.
You mutineers had best beware.
Beware of what?
Well, for one thing, the sea hates a deserter, and she'll swallow you up.
No, lad. The sea hates phone solicitors that call at meal times. It'll be the Alps what hates a deserter.
Oh, shucks, I always get those two confused. You mutineers had best beware.
Beware of what?
Well, for one thing, I'll put a terrible pirate curse on you.
Could you be turning Bill into solid gold, like your girlfriend?
I guess that's not much of a threat.
No, lad.
You mutineers had best beware.
Beware of what?
Well, for one thing, you'll be driven to madness by the shame of your own guilt.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be just fine, lad. Just fine. I do this all the time.
Wonder if I press it
You
again.
mutineers had best beware.
Aye,
Oh, honey, that's a big bottle of lotion you have there.
that's right, she be. And don't ye be getting any ideas about stealing it. We're sure to be needing it, you see. Carpentry on this tropical climate can and will prematurely age your skin. Just but one of the many hardships a pirate must face daily during this barbarous age. Aye. And if we pirates didn't carry hand lotion aboard all our ships, we'd probably die from the chafing.
Wow, if I were doing a history report on pirates and I included that fact, I'd get an A+. We're talking guaranteed A+. And that A+ just might get you into the college of your choice. Think about it. There's no way that I can have even a drop of lotion?
Well, maybe we could make a deal. You see, we need to be repairing the ship. She's leaky as a colander. And for some unknown reason, the ship's supplies of tar have been depleted. How the previous crew could set sail without any tar aboard eludes me. But the fact is, unless we get us some tar or something like it, we're doomed to this island for good. Aye, I'd give you the whole bloomin' bottle of lotion if you could find me something to patch the ship so we can be on our way home.
So Tyr is saying that he can't hear anything. Is there anybody else suffering from that problem? Also, hello, Tyr. And hello, Mr. Dax.
I'll let you get back to work.
Also trusted.
Hey, Frosted, how are you doing, man? Hope you're having a good evening.
Duck Dog says Tyr is the thief.
Elaine looks like she's all right. Hang on, honey. I'm going to get you out of this mess.
The game...
Okay, so it's just saying the game audio is low. Okay. That makes
Okay. I can fix that. Open font. No, not you. Volume mixer. Okay, that should be better. Is it too loud for you, Terry?
That's fine for me.
No offense, Elaine, but you are way too heavy for me to haul you around.
There we go.
I don't think she can hear me.
Yeah.
My pirate instincts tell me I should keep...
Soap, pie pan, wooden nickels, paste. Stump.
Hey, a stump.
Hey,
No. They sure are bright.
Okay, we got... Do we have anything else around here? Fireflies, stump. Do we have anything that can interact with fireflies or a stump? Usually when I think of fireflies, I would think of something to capture the fireflies, like, for example, a jar. But there is no jar. And
you have only just started the chapter. You'll find more things as you explore.
I know. I'm just... Oh, wait. Oh! Cursed diamond ring.
That ring is really stuck on her finger.
I'm just kind of thinking out loud for the moment.
Boy, it's windy up here.
Oh, lighthouse. I love the use of perspective.
Hmm.
We got a lens, a lantern post, and a mirror.
I don't have anything to replace it with.
So we would need...
Luckily, I don't need to adjust it.
And first it says, "Hi, Elaine," breaks out the lotion.
No. Lost Welshman Ferry Line. Haunted sea cruises and whale watching excursions daily.
Okay, we got a signpost, we got an egg on a rubber tree.
And tall person is saying there's an Easter egg here if you repeatedly try to go into the ocean.
I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. Nah. I really don't want to go in the ocean.
Maybe try walking into it. Hmm.
Oh, he says like more than 12.
I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean.
No.
I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean.
How many times do I gotta do this, tall person?
I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in. I really don't want to go in. I really don't want to go in. I really don't want to. I really don't want to go.
I'm gonna lose viewers at this rate from being annoying.
I really don't want to go in the. Well, if you insist.
Here we go. There you go.
That guy probably couldn't hold his breath underwater for very long. Too bad. I hope it was worth it for you.
Okay, rocks. Pick up rocks.
I don't need any rocks.
Twisted Sister wants a rock. How about them?
Were there any women in Twisted Sister, Terry?
No, but they looked like women, so I mean,
They
partial
certainly.
credit.
Yeah. I mean, they could be women now.
Yeah, in 2024 they could be, but back then I believe that such things were impossible.
I mean, in the 1980s it was "I Want to Rock," and 2024 is "I Don't Want to Cut."
Well,
Excuse me.
Frosted is saying there's a really cool Easter egg if you hit Alt F4. Gee, I wonder what that does.
Frosted, I'm really glad that you're here right now. It does me great joy to see you in my chat.
I don't want to get her mad at me.
On this game, whatever.
Madam X.
Thank you.
Zima,
Prick.
Madam Zima, Madam Zima, Madam Zima! Mistress of the ancient arts, of precognition and augury, diva of divination.
Cool. You're a fortune teller.
Ah, that and so much more.
I'm starting to get the suspicion that Frosted's entire life revolves around making me so very angry
Yeah, Six is saying that Twisted Sister stayed
I
hungry.
feel
Yes,
a
they did.
dark presence coming over me.
Hi there.
Ah!
Ah, please, keep it down. No screaming. Oh, my head.
Tell me my fortune. Tell me my fortune.
I do not think you wish to hear. There are things of which a man is better off being ignorant.
Oh, but I'm already ignorant of so many things. I want to know my future.
No, you are not meant to know.
I bet you just can't do it. That's the problem. You can't do it, and you're afraid everyone will find out you're just a phony.
You know, I could put a curse on you that would make every morsel of food you eat become a ravenous cockroach inside your intestines, giving you the most excruciating death imaginable.
So, are you gonna tell me my fortune or not?
I'm not kidding.
Okay, okay. What's in the cards for me? Fame? Fortune? Romance?
Ah, very well. We will consult the cards. The process of reading the tarot is a very complex one. Each draw of the cards foretells an upcoming event in your life. When assembled, they will tell the story of your future. A future filled with twists and... Ah!
Good Lord, woman, stop that screaming.
What is it? Is that a good?
It is death.
Well, in the tarot, death just means change, right? I mean, it's nothing to get worried about, right?
Sure, whatever you say. Now, please go.
No. There must be some mistake. Read my tarot cards again.
There is no mistaking your fate, Guybrush. The cards do not lie. But if you insist, once again, it is death.
No.
What?
I'm feeling luckier. Give me another tarot reading.
Luck is not involved here, Guybrush. It is your destiny.
Whatever. Let's see what the cards say this time.
The card says death.
Are you sure you're not dealing from the bottom of the deck?
Remember that curse I told you about?
Okay.
Hey, and we have Sun in the chat. Hi, Sun. How are you doing?
Do you know anything about the lost ring of Blood Island?
I sense tremendous sorrow in connection with that ring, and a great part missing. A beautiful diamond.
Where's the diamond?
I see a dark cave filled with evil men, and a place of death. A dark island in the form of a giant skull.
Hit me.
Death?
How many of those cards do you have anyway?
Okay. So obviously we have to do something to the deck to get a card other than death. And Sun says, doing well. How are you both doing tonight? I feel like fucking awful. I feel terrible. I had a workout earlier today, and it was a bad one.
That was a tactical error.
Yeah.
Drink grog.
Excuse me.
Got it right.
File cabinet. Open file cabinet.
I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand. No thanks, I'm not that hungry. I really don't want to know what's in there.
Jack's gone too long without medium articles.
does this say? Extended family size, processed cheese, food spread. Hey, government cheese. Do you have government cheese in Australia, Terry?
I don't think so. I
I don't want that.
I guess it's for just cheese issued by the government for some reason.
It's an American
Someone
phenomena.
kill that man with a jackhammer.
I forget exactly what the story behind government cheese is, but I'm pretty sure it was like a subsidization for the dairy industry,
Oh, okay.
and it's cheap and it's crappy, but you know, if
Well, it's from the government, of course it is.
well, yeah.
That cheese looks way too old to eat.
So Tier is saying don't knock government cheese, and Six is saying government cheese made great mac and cheese. So apparently there is a dissent.
Yeah, I'm
On
pretty
your,
sure. I'm pretty
on
sure
your
it was a.
tradition.
Oh, sorry.
Please, stop touching things. I swear I'll never drink again.
So I think that
Yeah.
government cheese has a similar. I've been fortunate enough in my life never to have to eat it, but I'm pretty sure it has a consistency similar to American cheese.
Hmm.
Nah, they go straight to my hips.
And Frosted is pointing out that Australia has coon cheese. Not anymore, we don't. I'm very disappointed.
Nah, they go straight to my hips. Hi, I'm
Sadly,
Guybrush
coon cheese
3.9.
had to rename themselves to
Stop
Cheer.
yelling.
I wasn't yelling, I was just...
Ah, I've got a terrible hangover. Find something to clear my head and I can talk to you. And keep it down.
Nah, they go straight to my hips.
I'm pretty sure that is pickle juice a hangover cure?
From memory, you can actually find out what the hangover cure is. I think maybe one of those pamphlets tells you.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. Rum surprise. That, the bloody stump, the blue whale, tonic, the bloated tick, juice of one salmon, swamp zombie, penicillin.
There it is.
One egg, pepper, hair of the dog that bit you. Okay, so obviously it's got to be a real, actual, like, dog hair, I assume.
Mhm.
Consult for do not mix with alcohol before operating rotors of other cause extreme drowsiness. Cirrhosis. Treat with alcohol.
Yeah. This page intentionally left blank.
Well played, game.
More porcelain? When will this nightmare end? Yeah, porcelain. No. Nah.
And Mike R is joining us in chat.
Hey, Mike R, how are you doing? I'm trying to say, did Six did Six tell us if he was interested in joining? I can't tell.
I didn't say anything.
Eh.
rather leave it open. There's a peculiar odor in this hallway. Peter and Victoria Sois Good Soup, Marquis and Marquess of Consommé. It's locked. It's one of the guest rooms. I don't have any use for portraits of the Van Salad family.
And salad. Ah, 60 Sing's got to be up early.
Ah.
I can't pull it in.
Okay, so hammer of some sort. Not that it is apparent to us yet. Or maybe pliers.
The spittoon.
I don't carry around other people's spit anymore. I've grown past that stage.
Eh?
Yeah.
There you go.
So it makes a sound.
Feel the power of the ancient volcano goddess in Griswold Good Soup presents High Explosive, the most intense showgirl cabaret in the Caribbean, starring Wilhelmina, Temptress of the Caldera, nightly at 7. Looks like it was quite a show. I'm not gonna carry around that heavy iron pot for no reason.
Okay. Iron pot. I don't see anything that would go in the iron pot quite yet. Am I going this way or the other way? Oh. Graveyard. Ooh, this part of the story is huge.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
No. It says Tex Venture. It's locked. It's locked. The Good Soup family crypt. Miller the Sot. Here lies old Miller. He's far past his prime. He drank some weed killer with a half twist of lime.
Yeah.
No.
How about that?
Oh.
And the tall person says he loves reading the tombstones in these kind of
Okay,
games.
fella,
They're
this
usually
won't hurt a
good.
bit. Hey, I guess it didn't hurt a bit. You must be shedding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have hair off the dog that bit you. What was the other one?
An egg and a pepper.
An egg and pepper.
It's a scrap metal recycling bin. just not very social, I guess. It's beginning to spell a word.
Rocket
What could
doing
it
the
be?
2 hard-boiled eggs
Rib
thing in
roast?
chat.
Riboflavin?
Hark.
I don't want to haul that around.
So wait, what's it?
It's beginning to spell a word.
RT?
I'm guessing they were in the middle of writing RIP. It is a headstone.
Oh, okay.
Looks like the gravedigger is a little behind on his burials. I already have enough skeletal appendages. It says Old Blind Pew. I don't want that. Nah. No. Someone should really learn to properly extinguish campfires.
That is true.
Didn't anybody learn anything from Smokey? Smokey the Bear? Terry, only you can stop forest fires.
The only reason I know about that is because of The Simpsons.
That's one of my favorite jokes from that show. Only who can prevent forest fires?
You have
said
selected
you,
referring to me. That is incorrect.
The correct
The correct
answer
answer
is
is
you.
you.
I love that joke.
Can we play outside away from the bear?
No.
No.
I can't see anyone in there right now. I hope the owner of this shack doesn't sleep in that. It's locked tight.
Workbench, recycling bin filled with old tools. Okay. This goes, I assume, back to the same place, even though the arrows point in different directions. Okay. Cemetery, hotel, strange lights. Oh, here we go.
These
This
are the
village is
cannibals that
deserted.
Fluffy
How
was
curious.
asking about.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't gotten any use for this fruit.
Poor Moonshot. Guybrush has no use for him.
No. 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 It's a hand-carved mask in the likeness of Leroy, god of pudding.
Leroy Jenkins. Lemonade. Push him.
No. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
A pirate, huh? Well, then you must realize the inherent danger in wandering into a village populated by cannibals.
You know, I can hold my breath underwater for 10 minutes.
I see. What if the water's boiling? Do you think you could last about 45 minutes? It's been so long since I've made any bouillon. How I did love bouillon. But we are no longer vicious and bloodthirsty cannibals.
No?
No. We underwent a paradigm shift in our belief system several years ago.
I have to. I have
course
to.
you do.
Paradigms?
We decided we wanted to live a healthy cannibal lifestyle, completely cut back on our fatty missionary intake, and went vegetarian altogether. But there certainly was a time I would have eaten you. Young guy like you, not too much muscle.
Hey!
I'd probably marinate you in white wine for 45 minutes. Dip you in a light corn batter. Wrap you in banana
It's sanguine
leaves
like
and
this.
bury you in a pit with 100 hot coals. Let you roast overnight. Then I'd serve you on a bed of basmati rice with a garnish of shiitake mushrooms and shallots.
But not anymore, right? But not anymore, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Aren't you afraid the volcano will destroy your village?
The volcano? Oh, no. Mount Acidopolis is completely harmless. We have curried favor with Sherman, the all-powerful god of the volcano.
The god of the volcano likes spicy foods?
Shut up, or I'll eat you.
Okay.
When we first landed on this island, the volcano god was most upset. Belching out smoke, vomiting up lava. It was disgusting, really. And potentially hazardous. We knew we had to do something to pacify the volcano god, and we assumed a good sacrifice would do the trick.
A reasonable assumption.
But when we threw the sacrifice into the volcano, Mount Acidopolis erupted violently. We thought Sherman was upset at us, so we started making sacrifices every day. We tried everything. Fish, poultry, livestock, phenylalanine.
The usual.
Then one day, we tried brie. There was a huge eruption that nearly killed us all.
What happened?
Sherman is lactose intolerant.
Ah, it all makes sense now.
Now, Sherman is on a very strict diet. He only gets fresh fruit, vegetables, and of course, soy products for the proteins so important to muscle building.
And old guy gamers in chat. Hey, old guy gamer.
Oh, hey, old guy.
Stand aside. I mean to visit the volcano.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Our ritual offering is about to begin.
Terrific. I'm fascinated by your quaint tribal customs.
Postcards and slides are available in the lobby. Non-cannibals are forbidden from witnessing the actual ceremony.
That's so unfair.
Tell it to the volcano gods. I don't make the rules, you know.
When does the ceremony begin?
It was supposed to have started half an hour ago. Even now, members of my village are preparing a human-like sacrifice for the volcano god.
Human-like?
Due to the delicate nature of the volcano god's digestion, we can't actually feed him real humans. So we sacrifice a human substitute. It doesn't really taste like a human, but it has a similar texture.
So what's the holdup?
We're still waiting for our featured guest.
Who's your featured guest?
He's an ambassador from one of the other islands. It's all part of a new cannibal outreach program between the villages. Apparently not all villages are as punctual as ours.
I'll help you find him. What does he look like?
I don't know. He should be dressed for the ceremony. And he'd better be a vegetarian. We specifically asked for a vegetarian.
You look familiar somehow.
Perhaps it's because I look like a big lemon.
Oh, yeah. But it's more than that. We've met before. Back on Monkey Island.
Ah, Monkey Island. We had a nice village there. Rent-controlled huts close to the good schools. Those were the salad days, so to speak. So they put in that darned carnival.
Carnival?
Yes, carnival. Just as soon as they put up the first tent, whoosh! The whole place becomes trendy. Sailors coming in at all times of the night. That awful music droning on and on. And to be honest with you, I think the Midway games are rigged.
Yeah.
At night,
No.
it wasn't safe for a cannibal to walk the island alone.
I really want to see the volcano.
You're just not a cannibal, and your presence would defile the sanctity of our ceremony.
Oh, can't you make an exception just this once? It's an emergency.
I'd like to. But if I let you in, then I'd have to let everybody in. Next thing you know, cannibalism is in, and they're making documentaries about us.
I bring a gift for the volcano god.
Oh, we can't take gifts from outsiders. Government regulations, health codes...
There's a
taboos, that
lot
sort
of
thing.
text with
I'll
this
send you
guy.
regards, though.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of becoming a cannibal.
Do you have any previous experience?
Well, I used to bite my fingernails.
Well, technically I'm not supposed to do this, but I like you. You got moxie. After the sacrifice, I'll get you started on your cannibalism orientation program. In just 4 short years, you'll be able to join the volcano ritual.
4 years? Wait a second. Did I say cannibal? I meant to say, cannonball. I want to be a cannonball. Boom!
You're not quite stable, are you?
Nice village you have.
Thanks. It's not much, but we call it home. We've been doing our best to capture the classic charm of a headhunter village, while at the same time incorporating all the modern conveniences brought to us by the European explorers. You may have noticed our first state-of-the-art bloodletting clinic, which has been cleverly designed to look like a traditional shaman's hut.
How quaint.
Yes, we think so.
Do you live in fear of the fruit fly menace?
Not since I switched to a malathion-based cologne.
Very alluring.
Thank you.
Wow.
Do they hassle you
Yep.
when you go through customs?
You have no idea.
I'll, see you around.
They this is back when they actually tried put effort into making video games.
Yeah.
They don't do that so much anymore. And Willet Forge makes the excellent point that vegan cannibals, they only eat vegetables, so Biden is in peril.
Terribly sorry about that. I had to step away for a moment.
Ah,
Okay. And finally, over here, we got another question mark.
hmm.
Oh, Pepper.
Oh, that was easy.
I only need one. Nah. It's a wild pepper plant. It's locked. They're spinning around the top of the windmill. There's a barrel at the top of the windmill. It's an open window at the top of the windmill.
Okay. So here we have an egg.
You do.
I can't use the chisel with that.
Okay.
Yeah. If only.
I can't use a balloon with that.
Okay.
I need to use the mallet with something else. No. I can't use the mallet with that. I can't use the mallet with that. I can't use the mallet with that.
There's another pathway here. I probably just came from there. Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
How convenient. So normally when I see a tree like this with something sitting in the top, the mechanic that comes to my mind is you pull the tree top down and then release it, and then it works like a
Slingshot.
slingshot and throws the thing off, which would require the use of some sort of rope, I assume.
And Frosted says, his mom challenged Will at Forge to a race, which I very much want to see.
That would be, can I just say for the record, that would be like the greatest competition. You know how like they used to sell videos in the 1990s, like bum fights or things like that? How about cripple races?
Yes. Needs to happen.
Cripple races on video. A guy with no legs versus a guy with deformed legs. I don't know.
And Old Guy Gamer says, I remember two things at this point in the game. You have done neither. Yeah, I mean, I'm deliberately not telling him what to do, because that would kind of take the game out of the game if I just tell him all the answers.
Okay, so my thought with the lighthouse is there's a place for a lantern. The lantern uses the fireflies that are next to Elaine. Then we have the beach with the tree. We have the hair. We have the pepper. We need a rope or something to pull, maybe a hook to pull the thing down and subsequently release it. Or, I wonder, just out of curiosity.
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
Ah, you bastard. Okay. Now we have the cemetery. We have this house, which doesn't have anything accessible. Oh, there's a chimney. That's not super useful.
I already have enough skeletal appendages.
Have a campfire. And a blind dog.
It's a Blackbeard's Deckmaker workbench. It's a scrap metal recycling bin. Those are too far gone to ever be useful.
Oh, and Will's in chat. I probably should have said hello to Will earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we have village and the windmill. Oh. We do have a mallet and chisel.
I don't think he'd like that.
Remind us, Haggis. What do we need?
Haggis?
do again?
Lump of tar.
Lump of tar.
Aye.
I'll let you get back to work. I can't use the pepper with that.
Okay, we have pot. Pot is probably where the hangover cure is supposed to go into.
Let me know when you need like a nudge, because there we go. It helps.
Cheese. Unmelted hunk of nacho cheese. Okay. What happens when... Can we put... Barbecue. Okay.
I'll just use some of the cheese here. Licking the barbecue is not my idea of a good time. This barbecue is too...
Okay. So now... I need to heat up the barbecue.
This barbecue is too cold to cook anything.
And Six said he's a fan of nacho cheese. I am too. I like nachos.
I like nachos too.
No. I can't use the chisel with that. Looks like it was quite a show.
So how do I light up cheese? I don't have wood. And I don't have a mechanism for starting fire just yet. Okay, Terry, help me out.
Okay. So, first of all, you can just give the ingredients to the hangover guy. You don't need to like prepare them. Just give him the ingredients and he'll accept them.
Here's a wild pepper for your hangover remedy.
Thanks.
Here's some hair of the dog.
Did he bite you?
Well, not really, no.
Ooh, then it doesn't do me much good, does it? Oh, is my head ever ringing?
So there you go. There's a hint. You need the dog to bite you. And
Apparently
the
not.
other thing,
Oh, sorry.
the other thing is with the egg, you were actually pretty close to the right answer when you were using the hammer on everything. You used it on everything except the tray.
The egg would break when it hit the ground.
So there you go. You just need to find something to cushion the fall.
That seems like a waste of a perfectly good biscuit.
Okay.
Okay. These must be the additional puzzles that the game
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
referring to.
Because we're playing on the hard version.
I don't think he'd like that. I don't think he'd like that. My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this. I don't think he'd like that. I don't think he'd like. I already have the cheese. Nah.
That son clearly is a dog owner because he's telling you use the
Yes.
biscuit from the dog.
Oh.
Ow! He bit me!
And
There you go.
I will repeat my hint since I think you missed it. If only you had something to cushion the fall
Oh,
of
fuck.
the egg.
Fuck. Good. Man, I'm too tired to be doing this tonight. Oh, okay. Old guy gamer. Oh, it's too... red round thing is a cushion. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it is.
Everyone's pointing at the cushion thing.
It's a cushion.
There we go.
Okay. Better not give us any lip.
I found this egg for your hangover remedy.
Thanks.
This is some of the hair of the dog that bit me.
Thanks. That's all the ingredients I need. Let me quietly mix up a dose. Ah, much better. Here, you can take the rest.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands, made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Hey. Caribbean body slam.
Ah, Papa Pichu, here's your glass back.
Papa Pichu.
That does make me laugh. Papa Pichu thing.
I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I am Griswold, last of the good soups and proprietor of this hotel. You may have heard of us and our soup restaurant resort empire that stretches across the Caribbean.
Well,
This was once our proudest resort. In recent years, however, hard times have befallen the family Good Soup and left me alone in this rotting hotel. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino.
what do you know about the lost ring of Blood Island?
Oh, that's a very sad chapter in my family's history. My great-aunt Minnie Stroney Good Soup was a well-to-do member of Blood Island
Mini
society.
Stroney.
Her one weakness was her romantic nature. She had a thing for pirates. One in particular. He came into port, she fell instantly in love, and they were engaged within the week. Then, on the eve of their wedding, he stole the fantastic Good Soup diamond from her ring and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the empty engagement band on her finger until the day she died, which was not long after. Some say she still haunts the Good Soup family tomb. It is a sad story, is it not?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Could you repeat that?
Get lost, Chowderhead.
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to Skull Island.
Used to?
One cold night, so the tale goes, the Welshman set out in his dinghy. The deep fog around Skull Isle obscured even the moon, but the Welshman could see the distant light of the Blood Island lighthouse. When he'd rowed half the distance, the light in the lighthouse was mysteriously smashed, and the poor Welshman was lost, almost never to be seen again.
Almost?
Well, there are those who say that late at night, if you stare into the fog long enough, you may see the flying Welshman rowing in his ghostly dinghy, lost for all eternity.
Creepy. How's business?
Oh, I need another drink.
Not good, I take it.
Just look around. No guests, no food, no entertainment. Not even the cannibals will come here. My only regular is a spooky old fortune teller who gives everyone the creeps. No offense, Madam Zima.
A pax on your firstborn.
Yes, right.
Maybe if you tried a more aggressive marketing scheme.
I've tried everything. Pamphlets, stickers, extensive print campaigns. I even tried passing out vials of my own blood imprinted with the slogan, "My parents went to Blood Island," and all I got was this lousy plasma sample.
That's just
Nice.
gross.
Well, with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it is.
Well, maybe if you booked some more entertainers.
I booked a juggling act here a while back, but that didn't work out. Rather a moody guy. Kept talking about suffering for his art and all that. The guests hated him. They actually cheered when he burst into flame during his firewalking act.
Nice.
Why don't you try to liven the place up a little?
Well, that's quite a story. Years ago, this hotel was one of the hottest destinations in the Caribbean. People came from around the globe to see our world-famous dinner show. You may have noticed the oddly shaped barbecue out on the patio.
Yes, I did notice that.
Well, that barbecue was the centerpiece of our nightly entertainment.
Isn't a barbecue the central attraction of most sophisticated nightlife activities?
Oh, maybe, but no one else had a barbecue like this one. Every night the guests would gather round on the patio, and at precisely 6 o'clock...
You'd break out the charcoal lighter fluid?
No. Do you want to hear the story or not?
I'm sorry, I'm fascinated. Please, go on.
Well, every night at precisely 6 o'clock, the volcano would erupt and the lava would flow down the side of the mountain and into the special trough that runs beneath the barbecue. The guests absolutely loved it.
So we're going to try to get a volcano to erupt to melt a pot of cheese.
Indeed.
I love this game.
Yes, as do I.
That's it? A barbecue? That's entertainment?
Well, I used to entertain in the bar.
You had a lounge act?
Yes, I played the piano, and we had Kino. One day, the volcano just inexplicably stopped erupting. Without our main attraction, the resort just lost its appeal. We've gone downhill ever since, and the volcano hasn't erupted to this day.
Tragic.
Do you know what Kino is, Terry?
What is, sorry?
Do you know what Keno is, Terry?
Like Keno, basically the lottery.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to work in an RSL club. I ran the Keno machine.
I genuinely didn't know if that was an American thing or not.
I mean, it probably is, but it's made its way to Australia.
Only the volcano were active again.
But yeah, no, I used to work in a club, and my job was to run the Keno machine as well as the TAB machine.
You used to work in a club?
Yeah.
Huh. This is an area of your life I was previously unaware of.
I mean, not like a dance club. This was a club for retired servicemen. It was like we call it the RSL, Retired Servicemen's League. But yeah, no, I mean, I worked in the change box, so if someone needed change for the slot machines, or if they wanted to bet on the Keno or the horse races, I'd do that. I'd process the bets or give them change.
Maybe if you focused on Blood Island's rich history.
What history? The island has a windmill and a lighthouse. There's not a whole lot to see.
What happened to all the guests?
After the place started to run down, they all checked out. All except for one. The guest that never left.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you.
Every night we heard strange noises coming from his room. Frightful, crashing sounds that shook the entire hotel, each followed by the most horrible screaming and cursing. Then, one night, the sounds just stopped, but were replaced with a terrifying wailing and moaning. I had the room sealed and vowed never to enter that hateful place again.
Would you let me into the guest room upstairs?
No, it is locked for a reason. Let no man disturb the dark spirits who occupy that room.
Maybe you should get out of the hotel business.
Good soups have always been in hotel management. I've got to do my part to keep the dream alive, booking rooms and mixing drinks.
That's stirring.
Excuse me, stirring drinks?
No, I mean... Never mind. That's a shame. Sorry I brought it up. Hypothetically, how would one get into your aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
Oh, crud. I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Actually, there are like 3 other drinks that I
I'd like a
didn't
drink,
try.
please.
Right.
Papa Pichu, here's your glass back.
Okay. Umbrella. Head be clear. And we want to get this lady to leave.
I don't think she'd like that.
Okay, so let's see.
I don't think she'd like that.
No.
The magic wand has no effect on that.
Ah. Oh, there's a fork.
That fork is stuck in all that congealed cheese.
Hmm.
There's portraits in this room. And there's a nail. And we don't have anything to get the nail out. They're old portraits.
Baron C. Lambert Chowdergoodsu, pioneer of crouton technology. He looks a lot like the guy at the bar. Minerva Stronheim Goodsu, Baroness of Borscht. No time for that now. I've got a fiancé to rescue. Comfy. It's one of the guest rooms. It's Count Gaspacho Goodsu, the cold-hearted canning magnate. It's the Duchess Cream of Goodsu, of the Noodle Good Soups.
And this door is locked.
I don't want to cut that. Madam Eczema. Madam Eczema. I don't want to get her mad at me. Nah.
Okay, so in order to get to the volcano, there needs to be some sort of dress thing that I need to wear. Don't have an outfit.
You don't have what, sorry?
I don't have an outfit.
Oh, right.
And I don't really know what the outfit would look like necessarily.
That's what he's saying. She's a gypsy, so basically your objective is to kick V.
I can't use the chisel with that. That's not my job.
We also have an auger.
It's locked. I don't want to pin that. It's the map to Blood Island, peeled off Palado's back.
Yuck.
Eeh. Okay, Terry, could you give me another hint?
Sure. So, read the recipe book again and see what they warn you not to do with the hangover cure.
Oh. There we go. Okay, console visit. Do not mix with alcohol before operating rudders or other heavy machinery.
Yes, indeed. And when the game tells you don't do that, they actually mean do that, because that is
Yes.
the solution to the puzzle.
Yes.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure.
The bottle's closed.
This one's kind of dumb. I think you need the chisel to open it. So just use the chisel on the
That
bottom.
opened it.
There you go.
That makes the drink oh so much more appealing. It just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do. If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it. Skull! That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
In fact,
No.
I feel.
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer. But I couldn't stop coughing.
You crack me up, Mort.
So what's with the new guy?
Oh, he's been like that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game, then.
What with him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
When I should take care of him.
Would you? It's bad for business, having him just lie there.
Rest in peace and all that.
Hey! I'm not really dead. Oh, come on, cut it out. It won't open. I'm trapped. Yikes. Where's that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming from within one of these coffins. from the dead. Dead that surround me. They must know my horrible secret. They'll never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against... Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret. I can't open it.
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that
Ha.
thing, even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well, hello there. Say, you look familiar.
Yes, well,
Of course! Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know? To think about the things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles, huge man-eating reptiles, dangerous quicksand pits, trigger-happy duelists, and of course, those pesky undead. Have you ever thought of what would happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
No, but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it. Or do you?
Hmm.
I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met. Here, take one of my business cards I've had made up.
If you've been locked in that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just jiggle the handle there.
That guy was so bloated he burst his coffin.
Lovely.
Some things are better left nailed shut. No. No.
Look at the embossing in his card.
Oh my god. It even has a watermark. The subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it.
Mutual of Stand, because you could die horribly at any moment. It's even laminated.
Haha. Block of tofu.
It's a large cube of tofu.
It is.
Well, I'll have to pick it up first.
That is a very large
60-pound
block
block
of
of
tofu.
tofu won't help here. That looks like a mask. I can't use the chisel with that. Ick.
Finally, you're here. Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidopolis, accept this sacrifice we make unto you. In the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose, free of all fat and trans fatty acids, so that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village, and not upset nor agitate your ulcerative caldera.
Okay, boys, toss it in.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
It's the leader of the cannibals. I don't want to throw him into the volcano. You feed the volcano mannequins made from vegetables?
Yes, we do. Sherman isn't a strict vegetarian, but fatty foods can cause him severe indigestion. You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god. Do you know what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery. Run for your lives!
But on the plus side, now the barbecue works.
Yeah.
Frosted says some of you
That was
guys
more
are alright, don't go to the
spectacular
sacrifice.
I just love that one line. No one knows if it's true or not, but that one line just shows up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I don't want any fresh nacho cheese. I can't use the measuring cup with... This pie pan won't do it. That doesn't need to be augured.
I think you can just pick it up.
Oh.
I think.
I guess I'll just drag this down to Haggis now. Here, Haggis. This stuff should work to patch up the ship.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should. The consistency of tar, but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad. Go ahead and take it.
Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick. That should do it.
So Frosted wasn't far off.
Yeah.
The cursed ring exploded.
I mean, he was right. I just didn't want to say anything at the time because it kind of was one of the puzzles.
No. It's Elaine's finger, ready for a new ring.
Okay. How are we doing on time? Oh. Well, looks like we just hit an hour and a half.
We
And
did.
And I think that we made pretty good progress this round.
Yeah, they made a lot of progress.
So, if that's the case, what do you think about ending it here, Terry?
Yeah, sounds good to me. I think we've done a pretty good amount of work in the game. I think this is a good stopping point.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to save. And then...
That is a good idea. Don't do what you did last time. don't forget to save.
And if you've been joining us in the audience, I want to thank you for coming along on this little adventure of ours. And I hope that you have an excellent rest of your night. So, from Games with Terry, I have been your host, Jack Gunsky, and with me as always, Terry Diamantis.
He's been Games, I've been Terry.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.